special guests, Rocco and Kodiak.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Big Sean Kramer is alongside Wheels with a Z, coming to you live from
with a Z, baby.
As he said, coming to you live from the Southtowns Walleye Association of Western New York. And as much as I'm in a good mood and how I'm excited to be here in Hamburg, New York, Rocco says it so ruins my mood every time I see this man's face. He's here with Kodiak, a downright terrifying individual who's been all over Puff. We've heard all the words that Kodiak and Rocco have had for Puff. I want to see what they got to say tonight, and I want to see if Puff's going to answer the challenge.
You don't like a guy speaking the truth, Kramars?
I don't think Rocco's ever spoken the truth once in his life.
He almost got choked out there.
Yeah, that kid's got courage, because I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be anywhere near that gargantuan of a human being. They call him Kodiak for a reason.
He means business tonight, too, Kramars.
I mean, Kodiak always means business. That's the default look you'll find on this man's face. He wakes up in the morning with that amount of anger.
Pipe down. Rocco's got the mic. Hey, Rocco. Great to see you.
It really pains me at how wrong you people can be. Wrestling is not about fun and games. Wrestling is about beating the snot out your opponent.
This guy makes me sick.
Men like Kodiak, who strive for pain and strive for violence, they should be revered. They should be worshipped. But that's not the case. Even this Kodiak's own kid over here, wearing a Puff t-shirt.
Disrespectful.
Exactly what I'm talking about. And you should be ashamed for letting that little idiot wear that t-shirt.
Shut up, Rocco. My goodness.
But listen up, young man. Daddy's home tonight. And Daddy's going to teach you a lesson that men like Puff do not belong in this ring. And that men like Kodiak are what wrestling should be. Now you people don't have to like it.
There it is.
No cap.
There it is. You hear that music, you know what's next. You ready to see some hip swivel?
So disrespectful. Interrupting a man while he's preaching to the audience. Shedding some knowledge.
And there you heard it. Puff in the building right now. Hips are shaking, and I hope the only thing that we're going to see following this hip swivel action is a swift fist to the mouth of Rocco, followed by a swift fist to the mouth of Kodiak. That would make my night. Puff is in the building to take care of all the problems that everybody here in Grapple Pro have been dealing with in recent months.
Unfortunate for Puff, because Kodiak is on a tear and has been for several weeks, multiple live events, and no one has an answer to put him down.
No, there has not been a single answer. But there's a big difference in this contest versus all of those other contest wheels. Kodiak, I don't think, has ever been in a match where he's the smaller of the two. Puff outweighs this gentleman by quite a bit. This is the first time, and maybe the only time, that we'll see Kodiak in a situation where the size game has no benefit for him at all.
Could someone say my name? Hey, Kodiak, chill out, chill out. I see all this stuff going on. You got Creepy Rocco, Creepy Rocco Taco. Rocco Taco. He's manipulating you. I heard your kid is wearing my t-shirt. Where is he? Hey! Buddy! There's a reason he's wearing my shirt. Because wrestling is all about fun and games, baby. All about fun and games. So, if it's a match Kodiak wants, it's a match he's going to get. And I dedicate it to your son, Brody.
Oh, and there we go. Kodiak gets his match, but of course it starts with a cheap shot. Karen calls for the bell.
What a great father, sticking up for his family. You agree, Kramars? Should he be disrespected in front of the people?
It appears to me at this point that the children of Kodiak, as well as his wife,
His cubs.
his cubs, yes, they are in the corner of Puff. Personal choice, sticking up for the honor of his family. Are you stupid? And that had no effect. That's shocking to me. Everybody we've ever seen catch that shoulder from Kodiak has literally gone flying. Puff giving another crack at it. Let's see. Try again, big guy. He doesn't need to be. Watch the anger glow on the face of this guy. Now it's Puff's turn. And that one just aggravates. Oh. See, if it's me, I'm gone. I give Puff credit for staying in there.
Well, Puff better back up what all he was saying prior to this match happening. Oh, he's biting him. Kramars. He's getting him.
Is he able to get through all those extra layers? I'm not sure. It seems to have an effect. It's illegal. Karen gave him the 5. He took full advantage. But now, can he take advantage of the opportunity he's created for himself? Puff is reeling in the corner. And it definitely doesn't feel good to be bitten by a bear. And I can't tell you from personal experience, but one would assume, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you don't want to be bit by a bear, that's for sure. And he's just raking the chest of Puff now. He's fighting his fight. Exactly what he needs to do. And not fall into the tricks of Puff, of the hip shaking and the crock throwing. You don't want to fall into his traps because he can play mind games as like the best of them. Rocco earning all his money here tonight.
Yeah, it's not going to matter.
Wisely done.
It's not going to matter what Puff does if this is going to be a loud all contest. Rocco doing his usual bit, getting involved when our officials not looking. And once again, the tide continues to turn. And instead of hip shaking, the only thing we've seen is hips falling out of the ring so far. But Puff answering right back with a shote. Oh no.
Into the guardrail. The steel guardrail has zero give. As you see, Kodiak just tumbling down after being rammed right into it by Puff.
And now we're about to see what I came for, Rocco on the run. And back to your comment on the steel rail. The steel rail doesn't care if you're a human being or a bear. You're right, no give. Doesn't matter what you are.
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of giving, Puff seems to be a giving man because he gave Kodiak way too much time to get back up.
He sure did, and as you see, he's paying the price right now, and it's a price that is rather high. Right in front of his kids.
Big clubbing blow.
And that's taking care of your family. Kodiak's son doesn't want to see that.
He's showing it an example of how to be a leader, Kramars.
He's yelling at his own child.
It's loud inside the venue. What do you expect? Can't whisper to him.
Puff hydrating. Oh! Hydrating with a purpose, Wheels.
I'm very disappointed in Karen.
That's water.
Using foreign objects.
There's nothing illegal about water, Wheels.
It's a foreign object, Kramars. You and I both know that. Now stop it.
Water makes up like...
Would you cut it out?
75 to 80% of our bodies. You're calling 75 to 80% of our bodies foreign object?
Well, what was he sipping out of?
A holder for water.
A foreign object, all right.
All right.
Back to the action while Kodiak takes full advantage of Puff here in the center of the ring in front of his child, too. In front of the little cub.
And this is the shift in the tide that Puff had to avoid. If Kodiak can slow this thing down even further and turn it into a pain contest, it's going to change. But Puff right back in it. Lefts and rights right to the midsection of Kodiak. Now Puff feeling it. Going to get a shot here. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, and down he goes. Big clothesline from Kodiak. That one caught Puff off guard. He might be out. We could have the end right here.
It's the power of Kodiak. Rocco's calling for more hustle. He needs more hustle out of Kodiak, and I can't disagree with him. I mean, he's right. He needs to hustle more.
Puff's in a lot of trouble right now. All the way to Kodiak, right down on that throat, onto a steel cable.
Looks like Rocco just getting a little more comfortable, a little too hot in the venue.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
He's wiping the sweat off of Puff.
Such a nice guy.
A generous man.
Such a nice guy.
Look at this. A thief. A thief.
I mean, to me, it looks better on Puff. Oh, but he's paying for that.
Eye for an eye.
Kodiak looking to make it an eye for a tooth and an eye right now. He's got him set.
Looking for a big splash.
Let's see.
I know what's up next. Oh, no. Tripped him up head first, going right into the turnbuckle. The chrome dome did not bounce off.
Now you know what's next. The crock is off. That spells doom for Kodiak. Let's see.
Foreign object used again, possibly.
Did you see the look on his face? Kodiak not enjoying this at all.
Damn it, Karen, step in. Come on now.
Enough
is enough.
The only thing that could make this moment better is if it was Kodiak's son himself swinging the crock.
That's something I don't agree with, Kramars. Giving bad advice here Thursday night. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors who don't give bad advice, and that's Dulce Pen and Pencil Attorneys at Law, best in Western New York for sure. And you want to stop down and go grab yourself that beautiful, juicy slice of sweet sauce pizza by Carbones.
Absolutely, and Carbones 100% is Puff endorsed and improved.
And we got some hip shaking going on in Hamburg.
What kind of blew my mind was Kodiak thinking he could be able to German suplex Puff. Only Stephen Gage has done that. Only Stephen Gage. And we're not going to see number 2, but Puff's got Kodiak in trouble now. But Rocco, of course, grabbing a hold of the crock.
Yeah, that foreign
that's
object
right.
again.
That is right. Now we got, oh man, what a collision. What a collision.
That's it. Good night, Puff.
Not yet. But by all means, it should have been. My goodness, what a collision. That is like 2 freight trains smashing into one another as we have another look. My goodness.
Not sure if the Weather Channel predicted an earthquake in Hamburg here tonight.
That is absolutely what we got, Wheels. But now Kodiak's got Puff on the verge.
Oh, man, this is something we don't see ever. Is Kodiak going up to the ropes here?
Oh, Showtime right to the throat. Right to the throat. Now Puff's got him lined up. Put him away. Let's go. Big spear. Big spear heard all around Western New York. That's got to do it. There it is.
Hook of the leg. Oh, damn it.
Did you see the little greeting Puff had for Rocco as that 3 was counted?
Yeah, such a great guy.
I love it. And there you see, like another car wreck.
What a role model for the kids and the little cub.
Now, role model or not, your winner is Puff.
Using foreign objects, cheating inside the match, giving the finger. Yeah, what a role model, Kramars. Someone that all the kids should look up to, huh? Of course, you would endorse that. Sure, why not? I want to thank everybody for tuning in here Thursday night, of course, and we will be live on YouTube and Facebook on Monday night, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for our next live event. I'm Wheels with a Z. Right next to me is Big Sean Kramers. We'll catch everybody Monday night.
Yeah.